Hello and welcome back to a brand new episode of Finn React. Michael here. Today, well, I got a little bit of a project to do for this Sunday. So I figured, because we haven't done really a lot of things lately with this channel, and I've been a little delayed, apologize, with publishing stuff. We are actually, well, the first video I'm actually showing up on here right now because you guys can see what's going on. So let's not spoil any more stuff today, is that we're going to go over, well, we did already the Megazord transformation in the Power Ranger series, from Mighty Morphin to Cosmic Fury, whatever the dinosaur one we're currently on. Anyway, we're actually going to go back to the Sentai, Super Sentai, and do the main Mecha robot transformation finishers. This is from 1979, 2024. So basically, this is going to go from Battle J Fever all the way to Bakuge Gate Bon Boomba Robo, which I think I said it wrong, but it's an hour video. So if you guys enjoy stuff like this, guys, let me know in the comments below as we keep going with this stuff, because you guys enjoy it. Subscribe. Also, guys, please subscribe to Fiction Indoverse, because this is where I got the video from. So thank you, Fiction Indoverse. You won't be disappointed. Let's begin. Hey, it's Ultraman. Okay, let's read the facts on Mr. Battle J Fever, Mr. Captain America Marvel knockoff. We got the height, which is 58 meters, 3,000 tons, speed of 12,250 kilometers, power of 5 million, weapon Sword Fever. Battle Fever Robo, or Battle Fever Robo, is the primary mecha for the Battle J Fever J. It's the first main giant robot in the Super Sentai history. Fun fact. Battle Fever Robo was prepared by the Nation Defense Ministry as Team Battle Fever, secret weapon against the secret society egos. Battle J Fever Robo has a variety of weapons, most of which are stored on board the Battle Tank Shark until Battle J Fever calls out for them to be deployed. Okay. Anyone else feel like this toy looks like something you would get off the Dollar Tree, like in the kids section? And I don't even think this is actually like a real giant robot. I think it's just the camera's very zoomed up and someone's just holding the feet going, wee! Oh, there's finishers. Okay, cool. So we actually can check out the finishers of these things. Oh, I was gonna say, me. Now, battle daggers. Okay, the next one we got, this is from, Denshi Sentai Dezemon. 65 meters. It seems a little bit smaller, but 50,000 ton. Speed, Mach 15. I don't know what that is the equation to in American way, or that is American. I don't know. 5 million power. Densei sword. Dai Densai or Dai Denjin Dai Design. Giant Electric Man, Big Electroid, and Giant Electronic God is the robo formation of Densai fighters as a result of its transformation. The ultimate secret weapon devised by the scientists of planet Densei to combat against the invasion of the Vader monster Umitsura. The main weapon is the Denzai sword, and it destroys monsters with its finishing attack, the electronic full moon cut. That sounds legit like an awesome finisher. Let's see what this looks like. Does it look like another Dollar Tree knockoff toy? Absolutely it does. Why do I call it every time? It looks like a Dollar Tree knockoff. This thing has everything. Elevators. Wait, that's a sword? It looks like a... Oh, I was gonna say, it looks like a giant boomerang. Oh, there's a sword, but it had a giant boomerang, too. Clean cut. Explosion. Okay, what do we got now? 50 meters again. 4,500 tons, a little bit lighter. Mach 12, 5 million power, solar sword. Sun Vulcan Robo is the first combining Sentai robot and the main giant robot of the Sun Vulcan in Taiyo Sentai Sun Vulcan. Cosmic Vulcan and Bull Vulcan combined with the Command Fusion Grand Cross is given. I can't read the text sometimes because the text is so weird. It is armed with the solar sword and something about the destroys monsters is the Aurora Plasmic Return Energizer Slash. Fiction Indoverse, can you adjust the text because it doesn't really look readable? Like, I know it's like kind of cut off with the timer, but I mean it's kind of a little bit hard to read. Oh, and its finisher attack destroy. It eventually does go away. I paused it, that's why. Sorry, Fiction Indoverse. I apologize. Again, looks like another Dollar General knockoff toy that you would find in the aisle. Talk about making entrance. That's a sword? The shield does more damage than the sword. Oh, never mind. There's the sword. Rainbow Slash, basically. Okay. Okay. Height 53 meters, a little bit smaller again. Weight 1,250 tons, a lot lighter. Speed Mach 10, 100 kilometer, whatever. Power 3 million, way less. Finisher Lightning Gravity Fall. Dino Robo is the main. God, I was going to say this text is so freaking bad on the bottom. I don't care if it's covered by there, but Dino Robo is the main giant robo in the Diamond in Kako Sentai Dynaman, the Mecha of Dynaman formed by the Command Fusion and Grand Star, I guess, I don't know. Using the rocket to booster his feet, it can perform the dynamic jump to launch itself into the air or summon his main weapon, the Science Sword. Okay, I'm not going to read the text anymore, guys. I think we all should have a chance to read it, but just watch the video, guys, because I was going to say, the text is so hard to read on the bottom. I can only read what's about this thing on top. Oh, it's nice they had to use different, like, it's a formation one. I feel like more swords. That thing got sliced. Okay. Well, actually, we can read this one if we want to. I'm not going to read the bottom, guys. You guys can read the bottom while I explain the top. Anyway, guys. Height, 52 meter. Looks like a little bit, bigger in height. Weight, 920 tons. That's a light megazord. Speed, 3675.1 kilometer hertz. Finisher, variety. Okay, well, so it's only like 2 megazords basically. So I guess it doesn't take until Jurenga basically until we get the 5 different megazords. Biojet. This one looks a little bit better looking. I will say I'm not really impressed with it, but it looks a lot better. I like the color of it. It has a VR Trooper color look to it. I'm sorry. Can we go back for a minute? Did that monster just pull a grappling thing out of its monster junk? I mean, seriously, guys, is this coming from the mouth or is it coming from the junk? I'm so confused and scared. This video is gonna get censored. Meanwhile, the Megazord gives 0 fucks. Oh, it's a snake. It sliced the monster's man junk. And killed it to oblivion. Okay. Now we're on the next one. 54.2 meter, or meti. Anyway, I know it's a typo, but anyway. A little bit taller. 1,030 tons, a little lighter, but heavier than the last one. 1837.6 kilometers. Wow, I like how the numbers are so exact. Power, 1,750,000. And the finisher is the Super Thunderbolt. Okay, so this is the first. I'm guessing this is. Okay, so this is the first one they kind of are doing more than 2 megazords. Wait. Oh no, that was a white one. Never mind. Kind of goes back to the Dollar Tree knockoff look. I don't like the helmet, the head of it. It kind of looks like a giant rocket, even though that's what it is. It looks obnoxious looking. Bubble Mania. I do like the shield though. Okay, wow, this thing's actually, there's small facts about this thing. Cool. Height 51.2 meters, actually kind of tall. 675 tons, not a lot. Speed is 3,062.6. I guess they're going for the speed of the Megazord rather than the strength of it, which is understandable. I'm guessing that circle thing's gonna be like a shield for this monster, for the Megazord. What is this supposed to be? It better be in a flash at this transformation. That was not in a flash, by the way. So it is a shield, basically, just like an arm shield for this thing. Another sword. Why does swords look all the same? I don't like that. I feel like most of these swords look all the same. Was that Bigfoot? Okay. I don't think it's dead. It's still standing. And the shield is now part of the weapon. Okay, now we got more information from this one for Sentai Mask Man Giant 5. 53.3 meters, actually pretty tall. 592 ton, very light Megazord. Speed 2,082.6 kilometers. Pretty quick for a Megazord. Power 1,920,000. Okay. Weapon Photo Electron Ryza. Okay, so this is like the start. I would say this is the start of like five Megazords to combine into one, which actually is kind of cool. They're changing it up. Okay, once again, the women are the arms or the legs of the Megazord. That's very sexist, by the way. Just kidding. Kind of cool looking. Oh, in the face. In the stomach. Kind of cool. Okay, next one we got from Live Robo. 51.4 meters. A little smaller. 497 tons. Light Megazord again. Speed 1,837.6 kilometers. I don't think it's kilometers, but you know what? Comment below, guys. Maybe I'm kind of doing my math wrong, but anyway, power 19 million. Jeez. I'm gonna say this is a strong motherfucker. Super Beast Sword. Drop your CDs. Ooh. That's the best looking Lion Megazord I've seen in most Power Rangers. Oh, that looks dope looking. And once again, the female are the legs. Terrible. That's actually kind of cool looking. Oh. Explosion? Alright. Next we got the Turbo Robo. Anyway. 46 meters. That's pretty small. 388 tons, which is very light. 490 kilometers running. I don't know what you mean by running. Comment below, guys. Or maybe fiction into verse. Can you explain by running on this point? Flight speed Mach 1. Okay, so this one can actually fly. Power 30. Hold on a second. There was some commas missing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 32 million. Okay, that's a strong motherfucker. High speed sword is the finisher. This is why the Turbo Ranger for Power Ranger Turbo looks very similar to this one. And why the Power Ranger Turbo one looks completely more obnoxious looking than this one. But it has rollerblades. Rev your engines, guys. It's time for the high-speed sword. Nick. Nice. Okay, next one. Yeah, there definitely was. I felt like maybe I read the speed wrong for the last one. Once again, I think this person missed a couple commas, so maybe I read it. It wasn't 32 million. It was maybe just supposed to be 3,200,000. But anyway, next one we got 36.5 meter, very tiny. Weight 268 tons, very light. Speed 1,800,000. Super Dimension Sword. More dimensional swords and all those attacks. Once again, we're going back to the 3 variation of Megazord. The 3 parts that instead of just doing the 5 again, which is lame. The sword coming from a different dimension. Actually, it looks like a thinner sword. Kind of looks like I may be saying it wrong, guys, because I played Soul Calibur 2 a lot. Raphael's weapon, the rapier, which is like the sword basically has the covering thing. It only has that like tiny little nick and all that stuff. That's what I think it is. Very tiny sword. Never mind, it looks big. It looks bigger now. I swear it looked tinier from the perspective. Okay, next we got from Jetman. 52.8 meter, pretty decent. 940 ton, a little heavier lately. Speed 1,225 kilometers, pretty decent. Power 2,600,000. That's a lot of power. And we got the Birdonic Saber. That actually looks pretty legit, kind of cool looking. We're going back to the cool looking versions of these megazords. Wait, go back. Hold on a sec. Can we go back for a second? I need to see this monster. Okay, so we got basically an ugly looking face. We got a body. We got a city head. What the fuck? Why do the Sentai monsters look way better than they do in the American version? Alright, finally we're on to Zyuranger. I can finally understand. Okay. Length. We're actually now discovering the length of this thing. Are we discovering of the length of what? I don't know. Anyway. 52.8 meter. Every girl's dream. Just kidding. Height 24 meters. Weight 570 tons. Speed 300 kilometers. That's actually pretty light for a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger or Zyuranger. You figure it'd be a lot more heavier. I was gonna say 570 tons. Hold on. Siri, what is 570 tons in pounds?
570 tons is 1,140,000 pounds.
Okay, actually, it's a big ass Megazord. I was gonna say it didn't sound like it was a lot, but in reality, once again, the equation of the mathematics for us, because I was gonna say, I feel like Tyrannosaurus Rex would be like majority of the weight. Now we're going to memories, which I love about these ones. Oh, it doesn't say anything as it doesn't the Megazord activated. Megazord activated. Sorry, I did my twist. There we go. The God Horn is called. That's epic. Now, this is different, guys. Now, unfortunately, if I know we've uncovered this from the previous Power Rangers. So, Season 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Rangers were in a different one. Compared to these, these were the actual original Thunder Megazord. And I guess it's different from both ways. I know right now it looks different, but actually, I like this version than they did. Because I felt like they used more of a green screen more onto the perspective of them being inside, but this actually looks a lot more legit. It looks like kind of like the White Ranger Tegazord when Tommy or whoever the little kid is in this one is in the Megazord itself. Oh, we should actually read that facts. 54 meters. Okay, no length on this thing. I guess there's no length for this one. 280 tons. Speed Mach 1.4. Power 25,000. Not a lot of power. Oh, this is different. I like it. I just like that. It's like everything's transforming. I'm gonna go like this. See, I like that one. One of my favorite. I will admit also the Thunder Megazord, I think I said this when we did the Power Rangers, the original ones, for the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger American version. I will say the Thunder Megazord is like one of my favorites when it comes to Megazords from Mighty Morphin all the way to Cosmic Fury. I just like the design of this one better. Oh, that's epic. Okay, so once again, I guess we do not have the Ninja Megazord in this version, which is very rude, by the way, people. Once again, we are not giving my wishes and not getting the Thunder Megazord. And now we're just gonna make me feel terrible. Anyway, the Shogun Megazord. I would expect it to be a little bit more taller and weigh even more. 58 meters in the height, 7,300 ton. Voice actor Tomoyuki Hota. I guess there's no power or anything else, but we just need to know the voice actor for this Megazord. Good to know. Wow. One of my few favorite swords of the Megazords. I was going to say the Shogun Megazord always had a epic sword. Flaming, I would say. Okay, now we go to Power Ranger Zeo, or Ranger. 65.5 meters for the width. I don't know what we're measuring for the width, but height is 78.5 meters. 8,500 tons. Power 25 million. Okay. Crown, super crown sword. Ole! Ole! You forgot to say ole. Well, at least he knows how to measure it correctly. Measure once, don't worry about it. Oh, see, everyone else says ole but the Red Ranger. That's rude. Hold on a sec. Wait a minute. Wait, why do I feel like I see it? Wasn't this monster in VR Troopers for some reason? It looks like the monster for VR Troopers. I have several questions. Who is this guy? Is this supposed to be King Mondo? Okay, now we're in the Turbo Rangers. 30.8 meters. 55 meters for the height. Weight 7,500 tons and power 20 million. Technically, it's not an RV, but I mean, okay. Parlay and some ballerina shit. But end in epicness. Okay, so we got 29 meters width, 55 meters to the height. 20,150 tons. Power 50 million. Wow. This is one of the heaviest powers we've seen so far in this one. I say one of the few because I forget. Once again, I didn't like the look of this one. I think the blue was too prominent. It's like a suicide dive into a sword slash. That's new. Okay, wow. 38 meters width, 50 meter height, 5,600 ton, speed 1,200 kilometers, power 25 million, which is half of what the previous Ranger was. Galcon bow gun, which is basically the Green Ranger being a weapon. Definitely one of my few favorite megazords as well. I was going to say Lost Galaxy was kind of cool. And there was a random kid there. I don't know where that came from. See, he became a giant crossbow. Okay, well, we got width 36.8 meters, height 55 meters, weight 800. Wait, is that supposed to 8,000 tons? 8,000 tons. Well, it kind of makes sense with all the machineries they were using. I mean, you had fire trucks, you had helicopters, basically, and all that shit. So, 8,000 tons sounds legit. Speed 650 kilometers, power 23 million. So it's lighter than the Galaxy Ranger and almost half of the light speed of the space. You know, I figure with that amount of power, I figure that kind of amount of ton, it would have a lot more power, but maybe this math is not legit. I don't know. Once again, I don't know. I don't do math. That's what I'm saying. Like, the amount of, like, weight that these things have, how is this only 8,000 tons and the power only 23 million? I was gonna say, using construction, you got ambulance, you got fire trucks, I mean, you got it all, and it's only 23 million power? Makes no sense, to say the least. Though, I don't know if I like this or not. I don't like the way this is, like, it's cheesy but funny at the same time. Victory promises. Wow. 23 million power, am I right? Okay, now we got Time Force or Time Ranger. 41 meters width, a little smaller, 56 meter height. Okay, 6,000 ton. Speed Mach 4, 15 million power. We are going light with the power lately. But is this form blue or is this form red? I'm curious. It's probably red, but I'm curious to see what they... Okay, so it's red form. No, actually, it's blue. It's red. They're not doing form blue? Okay. Freeze Blizzard. Okay. Click. How much explosion does it take for this? Okay. I don't know if this is a typo or anything, but I don't know if I believe anything of what these things say. Okay, here we go, finally. I was going to say. The width is 34 meters, 60 meters with the height, 5,000 ton. Doesn't seem like a 5,000 ton when you have a bison and a lion. Power, 20 million. Okay, that's fair. But with the soul drive, it's 40 million. So it doubles it with the soul drive. I wonder if they're all different based on every variation of this. But whatever. Meanwhile, no cars were damaged in this megazord formation. One of the cool looking Power Ranger Megazords, I would say. Okay. Alright, let's see this one. Width unknown. That's the first. Height 55 meters. Weight 1,920 tons. Speed Mach 2. Power 10 million. Wow, these things are getting lighter and lighter with the power. Sword Slasher. Before we go on, I'm kind of curious. You know when this thing can actually go in light form? I wonder if it's half the weight of that. So it'd be half of that. I'm trying to do the math in my head, guys. I know it's like 960, almost 960 tons, basically. The sword. Not just once, Megazord, but 3. Okay, once again, okay, so we're kind of going a little bit heavier back with the power, which is pretty legit. 22 million. Length 26, width 34.7. I kind of question what these length and width are actually measuring, but anyway, 46 meters, 4,500 tons, 25 kilometers with the speed. Okay. Don't get me wrong, guys. I did like Dino Thunder. I thought it was a great series. What I didn't like because of the Megazord, the fact that the Tyrannosaurus is 75% of the Megazord, and I would say that maybe the Triceratops is more of like a 90%. Well, not 90%, more like a 15%. And the Triceratops more like a 10%. I feel like the Red Ranger had too much prominence of this Megazord. Now I was doing math in my head, guys, again. I don't do math in my head. I can't think like that. Okay, length 16.7 meters, 32.5 meters with the width, height 45 meters, weight 4,600 tons, speed 220 kilometers, power 15 million. Okay. Man, that Megazord is happy crabby feel. There's a fly in my room. Yeah, do you know how to set up a Megazord there, Red? It's like riding a bike. Everyone knows how to transform into a Megazord on the first try. Kind of epic. A little downfall too. And good job. Okay, what do we got for this one? We're going, well, it's a little more heavier, almost the same. 23 million power, 4,900 tons. The height of 48 meters, wingspan of 79.2 meters. Wow, we're actually counting the wings as a wingspan. Width 29.7, length 26.5. It's a game of chess, baby.
私たち合体して一つになったけど、ドラゴンの時と違って今度は意識が共有できてるんじゃないのかな。
つまり今の俺たちは幽体離脱した魂みたいなもんか。
でもなんでチェスの駒みたくなっちゃってんの？
よくわかんないけど、それが魔法の力だよ。魔法って本当にすげえよ。よし、行くぜ。おう。
Okay, that's why they count wingspan. Thumbs up. It's actually kind of my few favorite ones when they... Okay, we're going back to my least favorite one. Let's see what... Of course, let's talk about Go Go Sentai Bakugenja, which is the worst one of the Power Ranger American version. 29.9 meters in length. Tiny and small. Width 35.7 meters. Height 47 meters. Sounds tiny. 3,000 tons. Speed 300 kilometers. That's way too slow. 12 million power. I still question the power stuff in this whole thing. That's insane. The weight should not... This thing should be more than 3,000 tons. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. So the weapons combine to one sword, which is actually kind of cool. Okay. Now this one doesn't make any sense because this is a formation of three kind of cat rangers from Jungle Fury. How is this more power than the Operation Overdrive? That doesn't make it... Wait, hold on. Let me just double check it. Yeah, it's more power to it, even though it's supposed to be like... Whatever. Nothing makes sense anymore. 510 kilometers speed. That's actually a little bit faster and actually legit. 2,100 tons. Is it heavier than the other one? No, it's lighter. 52 meters in height, 32 meters in width. That's insane. How does this thing have more power? Is it just because these are more animal spirits than using trucks? This should be like less power than the other ones like that. This should be more 12,000 than 15 million. It should be more of 10 million, to be honest. Firm fist. Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it. Just knock that head right off. Aw, that's disappointing. You did a bunch of head things and the head didn't fall off? That's just disappointing. Meanwhile, the town's flooded, by the way. Okay, the power makes no sense. This one's 12 million, so this is less than the Jungle Fury, and those things are less. Ah, forget it. I give up. Length 25 meters, width 45.5 meters, height 51.5 meters, weight 2,800 tons, speed of 730 kilometers. Go on Grand Prix. There are too many eyes on this thing. I don't like it. I don't need 6 eyes staring at me like that. I think it's dead. Eight eyes should not be the equation of staring at me when I want to end my death against a megazord. Okay, 14 million power. Legit, I guess. Speed, 500 kilometers. Weight, 1,900 tons. Height, 52.3. Width, 35.6. Length, 16.9. Maybe they're measuring the sword? I don't know. Or with shield, 24. Nothing makes sense anymore. Oh, I mean, I liked the megazords for some of the ones, but like, I don't know. Okay, we got now 12 million power. Kind of fair. Flight speed 800 kilometers, speed 400 kilometers, weight 2,300 tons, height 44 meters, wingspan 61.4 meters, width 33.5, and length 25.5. Yeah. Okay, it's a decent looking sword. Actually, it looks legit. Alright. This one, I mean, maybe doesn't make any sense to me, but I mean... 14 meters length, 28.5 width, 45 meter height, weight 2,100, even though it's a pirate ship. Speed 400 kilometers, even though it should be a little, maybe slower. Power 10 million. They're giving these new Power Rangers, after a while, some no love when it comes to power. 10 million power? I'm just gonna say, it's a pirate ship, people. It's a pirate ship. I was gonna say, it's a pirate ship. And the power's 10 million. Makes no sense. Cannonball of Death. I'm sorry, how is this... Whatever, I was gonna say, how is this more power than the previous one? It makes no sense. 14 million power, 300 speed, weight 3 million... 3 million... Weight 3,700 tons, 53.5 the height, width 46.3 and length 22.3.
俺は二人のガードに完全に任せられてなかった。敵から視線をそらすことができず、自分で何とかしようって意識がタイミングを遅らせてたんだ。二人を信用する。俺を信じて任せてくれたみたいに。
Wait a minute.
特命合体。
So the Megazord is basically 95% of the Red Ranger and 2.5% to the blue and yellow, which is kind of lame.
エースのブレードを転送しろ。了解。
Those things are on lockdown.
It's time for Buster.
Nice. I like the design. Once again, forget it. I'm gonna keep bitching and complaining about the power thing, but let's just read it. 22.5 meter length, 61 meters width. Height 52.5 meters, weight 3,800 tons. Speed 400 kilometers Mach. Power 14 million.
よし噛みつき合体だ。よーし
What is up with this music? I don't like it. Ha ha! It's a dancing megazord. Okay, that's a cool looking sword. Alright, length 21.3 meters, width 25.5 meters, width or height 47.5 meters, width 1,500 tons, speed 650 kilometers, power 13 million, expression slash. The fact this is a train megazord and the power's only 13 million makes no sense. Should have more weight too, by the way. I'm just saying. Now we're going into megazords I've never seen. I will give it a rating out of 10, a 4. I don't like the design, and I feel very cheated out because I thought it'd have a more better design, kind of like they did with Lightspeed Ranger with the whole train megazord, but they kind of really didn't take any effort to this one, so 4 out of 10. I'll say I give the finisher maybe a 5 out of 10. Okay, once again. Anyway, 12.0 length, width 30.5 meters, 48 meters in the height, 1,600 tons, 550 kilometers with the speed. Even though they are ninjas. 24 million power.
こいつとも焦ってるのか。おー
Exactly.
水拳合体。
What is this transformation? Okay, I never seen this in the American version of this one either, and I don't like this design of this megazord, so I will give it another 4 out of 10.
こちらおっしゃい。ジャガちゃんすげえよ。
喜ぶのはまだ早い。
Actually, I'll go to a 3 right now.
これで決まりだ。水拳時あっぱれ切り。
Finisher number 5 again. Okay, now we're going to, Sentai Zuja. Length 15 meters, width 26, height 45.5 meters, weight 2,000 ton, speed 500 kilometers Mach, power 17 million.
分かったくぐるんじゃない
Ah, I got denied.
なんで聞いてこと
動物合体。
Okay, well, once again, I would have to say the fact that there's 5 megazords and they use only 3 to create it. I will give it a 2.5 because of poor performance, and also I don't like the design. It looks very schooly look.
それまで持ち込めよ
Too many blocks. Blocks and cubes, I must say. And they did nothing. Okay, so this is the next one. 16.8 meters. Length, width 38. Height 46. Weight 2,300. Speed 400. Power 20 million. Okay, we're going back into more power, finally. A little better than the other two, so I'll give it a 6 out of 10 so far in design-wise.
お前の運試してやるぜ。
Finisher, I'll give it a 5 out of 10.
OK。
Okay, for Thieves and Police, let's see. 27.5 length, 46 width, 46.5 meter height, weight 2,000 tons, speed 500. Flight speed Mach 1.0, power, we're going back down again to 10 million. Finisher, good striker, rapid fire down shot.
見してやるか。引く。
It says pull. So they had a pre-ranger that was mostly like majority of the bunk, and then everything else was like 25%. So basically, that's unbelievable. I would give it a 6 out of 10. I like the design of it. The eyes are a little creepy, but that's okay. Oh, it's a big bazooka gun. It's set to like a Gatling gun almost. And meanwhile, that thing is saying ninja. Nice CG graphics.
永遠に。
Alright. The next one we got 10 million power, 500 speed, 2,000 ton, weight 48, width 35, line 27.5. Oh, this is the police version of it. So it's almost about the same for some reason. At least they remember to pull. I'll give the design a 7 out of 10. It looks cool. It only takes one bullet to destroy it, meanwhile the previous one used thousands of bullets. Okay. 37.5 meters, 50 meters width, 50 meters height, weight 2,600, speed 350, power 13 million, and Kishi final blade. I'm confused. Is he just one individual? Are they all individual rangers or megazords? I'm confused. Okay, a 5 out of 10. I'm confused. How does this series work? Do they all become individual megazords, or are they like the red one's the main, and then they just had their own little design that they can add on to the red? It makes no sense, to say the least. I'm so confused on how this works. Okay, so this one has 19 million power, 500 speed, kilometers, 3,000 tons for the weight, 47 meters for the height, 35.5 meters for the width, and length of 23.5. Ooh, that's a solid 9 out of 10 for the design. Cool guy. I'll give it a 7 out of 10 for the finisher. More like a cool guy to not look at explosion. Okay, what we got? 10 million power. 3,500 speed. 350 kilometers in speed. 2,400 tons for the weight. 45 for the height. 30.5 for the width. And 21.5 for the length. Now this one's very confusing. Hello? So smooching kind of makes a transformation more epic? Wait, I thought this one also had I'm confused. Some of these ones, this one I might have to go into a full review of the show itself, but I'm so confused. Because I swear there was 5, so each one can make an own different variation of a megazord? I guess. Nothing makes sense. Six out of 10 for the finisher. Look at all the magical mushrooms. I've been feeling like I've been watching, taking too many mushrooms. Okay, so there's different variations. 10 million power, 400 speed, 2,400 ton, height 45, width 84, length 21. And now we're in a boxing ring. Kiss, kiss. They didn't kiss. I. Okay, so they can. Each one has their own kind of power and confused with. That makes sense. I mean, concept wise, that's a 9 out of 10. Design wise, 8 out of 10. Finisher, 7 out of 10. Picker Excel Strike. Talk about a knockout.
チームトピアが解放されたってことだよね。おそらく。やったー。世界全開。オールオッケー。
Okay, we're finally on Dawn Brothers. Did they do this one fair? I don't remember. 21.5 meters length, 38 meters for the width, 55 meters for the height, weight 3,000. That's a fat megazord. You know, I weigh in the equation probably in that weight of 3,000 ton. Speed 300, power 17 million, which is legit. Dawn Bros Paradise. I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. So it starts small, but it can go big. I mean, consensual-wise, that's actually a 10 out of 10. Why don't they have that more often? Anyway. Power thrust. Peaches! Wow. Okay, so we got 12 million power. For knights, I guess that's fair. Speed 300 kilometers, weight 27 tons, height 48, width 49, length 21 and a half. The power of bugs. For once, I'm not bugged out about this thing. Like my joke. Anyway, I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10 for the transformation. I think the fact that they're using bugs, it's actually kind of different. But still stick to the theme of knights. Okay, I would say that's a legit 7 out of 10 for the finisher.
俺たちも合体だ。
Alright, I think this is the last one. 22.5 meters for length, 21.8 meters width, 45 meters for the height, 3,500 ton, speed 400, power 21. That's got to be a big boom, boom finish. Does it have a tail on the back of it? I don't know. I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. It looks kind of nice.
じゃあ景気優等だ。
A lot of boom boom. Alright, overall, the finisher, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It wasn't crazy, it wasn't really flashy, but anyway. Overall, the earlier stuff kind of looked cheesy, but once again, that's the early, back in the days of 1979. To now, I mean, it looks a little bit more updated for what we had in the mid-era. Anyway, guys, I enjoy stuff like this, guys. If you enjoy more stuff like this, guys, let me know in the comments below. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to Finn Gaming, Finn React, all the channels where you can find me at the end, all the links. Thank you very much for watching, guys. This is Michael, signing out.